Down of the top 10 collapsed engineering building projects in the world. From towering skyscrapers to bustling factories, we'll uncover the stories behind these structural failures and the profound impact they had on the world. We'll be starting from the last to the first, showcasing their heights, locations, and the inspiration they bring. Each collapse a stark reminder of the unforgiving nature of physics and the importance of human responsibility in design and construction. Join me as we journey across the globe, delving into the details of these engineering disasters and examining the lessons learned from the rubble. Our journey begins in 1968 in the bustling heart of London. Ronan Point, a 22-story tower block, stood as a testament to modern construction techniques. But on a seemingly ordinary morning, a gas explosion ripped through the building, causing a progressive collapse that reduced a corner of the structure to rubble. The Ronan Point disaster sent shockwaves through the construction industry, exposing the vulnerability of large panel system buildings. This incident became a catalyst for significant changes in building regulations, emphasizing the importance of robust structural integrity and fire safety measures. We move now to Seoul, South Korea, where the bustling Sampoong department store once stood. In 1995, this symbol of economic progress became a monument to tragedy when the building catastrophically collapsed, claiming the lives of over 500 people. The disaster, attributed to a combination of illegal structural alterations and negligent oversight, sent shockwaves across South Korea. It led to a nationwide reassessment of building codes and a renewed focus on accountability in the construction industry, a solemn reminder that safety should never be sacrificed for expediency or profit. Our journey takes us next to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, where the once luxurious Highland Towers apartment complex stood nestled amidst lush greenery. In 1993, tragedy struck when Block 1 of the complex collapsed, claiming the lives of 48 residents. The collapse, triggered by a landslide after days of heavy rain, exposed the dangers of building on unstable slopes without adequate drainage and soil stabilization. The Highland Towers disaster serves as a stark reminder of the delicate balance between human development and the power of nature. We travel now to Dhaka, Bangladesh, where the Rana Plaza building once stood, a bustling hub for garment factories. In 2013, the world watched in horror as this 8-story structure crumbled to the ground, claiming the lives of over 1,100 people, mostly garment workers. The Rana Plaza collapse, one of the deadliest industrial accidents in history, exposed the appalling working conditions and lax safety standards prevalent in the global garment industry. It sparked international outrage and calls for greater transparency and accountability in supply chains. Chapter 5. Our journey continues in Shanghai, China, a city defined by its towering skyscrapers. In 2009, the Lotus Riverside complex, a symbol of modern urban living, became a scene of disbelief when one of its 13-story apartment buildings toppled over, fully intact, onto its side. The cause? Faulty foundation work. The incident served as a stark reminder that even amidst rapid development, the fundamentals of sound engineering cannot be compromised. Chapter 6. Our journey takes us back in time to 1860 to Lawrence, Massachusetts, a booming center of textile production during the Industrial Revolution. The Pemberton Mill, a massive 5-story factory, employed hundreds of workers, many of them young women and immigrants. On a cold January afternoon, the mill collapsed without warning, trapping its occupants in a tangled mess of brick, timber, and machinery. The disaster, attributed to inadequate structural support, claimed the lives of over 140 people. Chapter 7. L'Ambiance Plaza, a bridge too far. We move now to Bridgeport, Connecticut, and the site of the L'Ambiance Plaza, a 16-story residential complex under construction. In 1987, tragedy struck when a large section of the building collapsed during the lifting of a concrete slab, killing 28 construction workers. The L'Ambiance Plaza collapse, one of the worst construction accidents in US history, exposed the inherent risks associated with the lift slab construction technique. It led to stricter safety regulations and a renewed focus on worker training and oversight. Our journey takes us to Bailey's Crossroads, Virginia, where the Skyline Plaza, a 26-story apartment building, was under construction in 1973. A catastrophic collapse during concrete pouring sent floors pancaking down onto one another, claiming the lives of 14 workers. The Skyline Plaza collapse sent shockwaves through the construction industry, prompting a major overhaul of safety regulations and a renewed emphasis on the importance of proper construction sequencing and shoring techniques. We traveled to Singapore, a nation known for its meticulous urban planning and strict building codes. In 1986, tragedy struck when the Hotel New World, a 6-story budget hotel, collapsed suddenly, trapping guests and staff beneath tons of rubble. The disaster, attributed to a combination of design flaws and construction defects, claimed the lives of 33 people. The Hotel New World collapse led to a comprehensive review of building codes and a strengthening of enforcement measures. Our journey concludes in Washington, D.C. in 1922, at the Knickerbocker Theatre, a grand entertainment venue. A heavy snowstorm blanketed the city, but the show, as they say, must go on. Tragically, it did not. The theatre's flat roof, unable to withstand the weight of the accumulated snow, collapsed during a film screening, sending debris and the audience plunging into the orchestra pit below. The disaster claimed the lives of 98 people and injured over 130.